Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So it has been absolutely ages since I've made a video, and the main reasons for that has just been that I've literally had like no time because I've been at uni and my life has just been crazy for the last like 9 months or so. Basically now I've finished my first year of uni, I just finished my exams, and I'm moving out of my student accommodation in 2 days. So I thought it would be a real shame if I didn't film like a room tour before I left. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to tell you guys exactly what accommodation I'm staying in because I'm no longer going to be living here, so there's no safety issues. So I live in, by the way, if you can hear the rain, I'm sorry, it's like pouring with rain right now. I live at University of Kent, and I live at Turing College, Turing Houses, yeah, and these are the 12-bedroom houses. I will give you a tour of my room and I'll show you like my view. I'll show you my bathroom and my kitchen, even though they're both very messy, but I will show them anyway because I know before I came I really wanted to see like as much as I could from the rooms, but there wasn't much to find out there, so hopefully this will help people and I hope you enjoy. So I'm going to start like basically at the front of my room. So I have this poster on my wall here which my boyfriend got me, and then I just have all of these like kind of like arty pictures on my wall, and I printed these off before I came. I've got pictures of my 2 dogs, so that's nice, and then I've got just a few more cool things, this thing that changes when you go up and down, and then a picture of me and my boyfriend at a photo booth at Urban Outfitters, some artwork that I liked, Van Gogh up there, and then this is actually a little poster that I found in a antique shop in Canterbury. So then we have my bed. So I have this little tapestry kind of thing that I've put just like over here that kind of looks like that, and then I have my little jars, and I usually just use this for like spare change, but other than that they just kind of keep this on my on the back of my bed, to be honest. And then here is my bed. It's a single bed. All of the houses have single beds, and they give you a pillow, but obviously I brought extra, and I brought just like a pillow to put on top, and then I've got this is my camera bag there. I've got my fluffy blanket thingy throw, and then another blanket. This is just my towel, and yeah, that is the bed. So I'll just give a little overview of that side of the room. So yeah, the bed's pretty comfy, quite big for a single bed, I think. And then I forgot to mention here I have this little shoe rack that I got from Wilko. If you watch my university haul, you'd probably see that I got that, and if you haven't watched that, it's probably useful for anyone who's planning on going to uni in September. So yeah, I've got just my shoes here. I actually need to get a new one because it is broken because I accidentally stepped on it when I was getting out of my bed, which wasn't too smart. But yeah, and also I've got a doorstop here because I often have my door open so I can just chat to my housemates whilst we're all like in our separate rooms. So here is my window. So as you can see, I just have like a view right onto other people's bedrooms, and some people don't like this, but to be honest, I must say I kind of enjoyed it because I find it quite comforting to just look out my window and see other people in their rooms. And there's always people with their lights on at any hour of the night, and for some reason I just quite like it. So then, yeah, so my view is kind of bland, but you know, it's alright. And then this is my just like windowsill. So the windowsills at Turing are really big, which is really nice. You also have this one down here, so you can even like make this into like a little sofa or like a little thing to sit on at the window, because that's what one of my housemates did with hers. Yeah, and I just have my little decorations and my plants. This is a chili plant which I bought at the uni. They have like house plant sales all the time, and the pots I got for my plants are actually from Spain, a market in Spain. But yeah, I did have loads of chilies on this, but I just cut them off. And then I have these like shells and rocks which I got from the beach in Margate when I went with my boyfriend. Have a little elephant candle holder without a candle because you're not allowed candles at uni. Rosemary plant, which I also use very often, so it's not looking the best. And then my little thing that I got from a town in the south of Spain called Langeron, which I really liked, and I just thought it looked cool. And then just some more decorations there. My little Egyptian thingy. My clock, which is actually one of the clocks that like lights, you put your alarm and it lights up gradually in the morning to wake you up. I also put a lamp here because then I can use it to like read in bed without having like a really big light on. I have another little tapestry here, which I also got from Spain. That was actually from Granada. I've got all of like my hair ties and like hair accessory stuff in here in this little bag that my boyfriend got me. I've got this little moon style changing colour light that my friend got me for my birthday, which I love, so I put that there. Just got a little box which I keep just random bits in, and then I've got all of these like leaflets of stuff to do like nearby that I've gathered, and they're basically just things that I want to do so I don't forget to do them. I picked up the leaflets and I just keep them there. Measuring tape, which I had to use quite a lot for dance because I'm part of the dance society and we had to know our measurements for like costumes and stuff. And then underneath there you have these like storage components, and I've just got my slippers and then just some more shoes that I didn't want to put on my shoe rack. I also have quite a lot of storage under the bed which I keep stuff under. So I've got loads, like my suitcase, lots of boxes under there, and also I keep like all of my bags there that I use for like when I'm going shopping or anything, or like taking washing out. Got my dustpan and brush there. Put my laundry in the corner so it's out of the way. Got my printer, which I haven't used in a while because it ran out of black ink and I just haven't got around to getting any more, but I want to replace that for next year definitely, because I'm living off campus, so I want to be able to access a printer more easily. And then at the top here you just have lots more storage. I did keep all of my like academic books that I got from the library up there, but I've just taken them all back because you have to return them for the summer, so they're not there anymore. But yeah, there's just quite a lot of storage available. Just put any bits and bobs that you need. I brought loads of books from home with me, which I'm not going to do next year because I brought way too much with me this year. And then I just keep all of like my toiletries here, and then I've got cleaning, all of my cleaning bits in here, and I've got like stationery, bookmarks, which I used a lot, blue tack, stuff like that. This is just stuff that I need to return to people that's not actually mine. And then we have my desk. So Yeah, there's this light that you can switch on up here, which is it gives you very good lighting, and I use that when I'm studying or doing my makeup. I brought my own mirror because there's not a mirror included in the room apart from this one, but there's not like a face mirror as such. Yeah, so I've got my fan, I brought that with me because it does get really hot in these rooms, that's one thing that I'll say. So if you're planning on living in Turing, definitely bring a fan if you can. I've got a little salt rock lamp, all of my makeup, some makeup brushes, and then obviously I printed off like loads of pictures of like my family, friends, and then I printed out a couple from uni, this one, and yeah, it's just nice. It makes it feel a bit more homely, more personal to have like all of your own like pictures and stuff in here. This is the chair that you get with the desk. It's quite comfortable. I found it good for working on. You also get a little bin that I use a lot. And then I have all of these drawers, so I keep my socks, my underwear in there. All of my like books and stuff, I have to keep them in the middle one because that one's the biggest, I think. And then I have bras and like just belts in here. So yeah, they're also good storage for whatever you might need. And then there's also like another layer up here which I chuck stuff up. So I've got paper, scrap paper, this little shoebox is filled with all of like my electrical wires, and then I've got a painting that my boyfriend did one time that I'm going to take back for summer so we can do it together. And then I've just kept these shoe boxes that I gathered throughout the year to help me pack at the end, so I can just put stuff into little boxes. Got costumes there because you always need costumes when you're at uni for socials and stuff like that. And then the final part of the room is my wardrobe. So it's a very big wardrobe. This is one of the major benefits of living in Turing. I've just put this little over the door hanger, and I usually hang my towel on that, but I thought it would look a bit ugly, so I took it off. I have my, what's it called? I can't remember the name of this, but you know what it is, dream catcher. Put this little picture here because I thought it was cool. I have my like dressing gown thingy, yoga mat, my mirror, and then obviously you get lots of hooks here as well, where I just hang all of my coats, my umbrella, my bags, and then I just put a few more pictures up here that I thought looked nice. Yeah, and there's also plenty of plug sockets in this room as well, which is helpful. Yeah, so let me open up my wardrobe to show you how much space you get. So you get a lot of room. You get the two components at the top, which are useful. Boyfriend keeps some of his clothes there. And then so much like room for clothes, really. So yeah, I keep all of my clothes there, and then I've got like obviously piles of clothes there, and then I've got some bedding at the bottom here, another canvas, and then I also keep other like bags at the bottom here as well. So yeah, that is my room. So yeah, I've loved living in Turing Houses, and I definitely recommend it to anyone who can afford it, because it's not the cheapest accommodation, but it's definitely, I think, the best accommodation available at Kent, because it's not the most expensive, but I think you get the highest quality for the lowest price, personally. So yeah, if you're thinking about living in Turing flats, you should also consider Turing Houses, because they're pretty much the same layout and even a bigger kitchen, and you only have to share with one person with your bathroom, and it's not a wet room, which is nicer. So yeah, I'll quickly just have a shot of the bathroom and the kitchen, and that shall be it for this video.
scrie acum cazare sau să scrie de aici, îți mai asigură ori. Când dă la ori, așa nu-ți asigură ori. Deci poți să-ți zile că poți să faci 4 ori, mai înțeles?